Hey, welcome to Color Up. So today I have a strategy to show you that is either for a small bankroll on a $15 table, or maybe you're just kind of a beginner player. But either way, this is a pretty simple strategy, but it can be effective. Now, normally I don't do this. I saw this strategy in my comments. Normally I tell people to submit it through my dice advice form on my website, but this one was simple. It fits for $15 tables, so I thought I'd give it a try. So thank you, Hirsch, for sending in today's dice advice. Let's check it out. All right, pretty simple. We're gonna make two great bets on the 6 and 8 at $18 each. So our table minimum is 15, you gotta have at least that. So we're gonna put $18 each, so they'll get paid properly. And then we're gonna make a lay bet of $40 on the 4 or 10. You could pick whichever one you don't like. We'll go with the 4 for today. Now, if you're on the East Coast, you probably have to pay the VIG, or 5% commission up front. So your $40 bet, you might have to give them $41. Here in the West Coast, the VIG is usually after or once you win. So either way, it works out the same. Sometimes you just have to pay up front. So in the East, $41 would pay back $20 if a 7 rolls. And here in the West, it'll pay $40 will pay back $19. So they'll take the 5% commission out if you win. That's it. That's the whole strategy. Now, what I like about this is they're great low house edge bets, and you have a pretty good chance to win. For instance, the 6 and 8, we have 10 combinations working for us. Ideally, with the strategy is you take 2 hits, is what he suggests. So we get 21, maybe if we hit the 6, we get another 21, we hit the 8, and then we take down our bets, or we can go off on our bets. A little less work for the dealers. And then we're just waiting for the 7, right? The 7 is always coming, eventually it will come. So we have 6 ways to roll the 7 and only 3 ways to roll the 4. So if we roll the 4, we'd lose our $40 bet. But if we roll our 7, we'd get paid our $20 or $19, depending on your VIG. You're not gonna get rich off the strategy. It's kind of like a grind, but it's a good way to avoid losing a whole bunch of money, potentially, and you can win like 20, 40, 60, right? We have $62 here. That's if it goes perfectly. Now, you could be out here and immediately roll the 7. In that case, you'd lose your $36. You would win here, so you'd get your $20 back. So you're out about $16 or so. Now there is one even worse situation. So we'll get all the bad out of the way. Is we're set up and ready to go. We roll the 4, we lose, we knock that off, and then we roll the 7 and these come down. So in that case, we're out all of the money. But let's go ahead and roll it out, see if we can get some 6 and 8s before the 7 shows, and see how this strategy works out. All right, $400 bankroll. It's probably a little bit light, but we're just testing this out. Now you can set up your bets and have them working on the come out roll if you'd like. Mathematically, it doesn't really make a difference, but we'll just go ahead and wait for the point to be established, and just to make it easy. 6 is gonna be our point. In this case, we wish I had my bets up and working. That's all right. All right, let's go ahead and give the dealer $100. Tell them, let's place the 6 and 8 for 18 each and lay the 4 for 40. All right, so if my math is right, that should be 24 and change. 6 and 8, 18 each, and $40 lay 4. And I'm gonna take the VIG only on a win here. All right, we're looking for that 6 and 8. Now, the only problem with this strategy is maybe if you're impatient, you could potentially see a lot of numbers roll, and you're just standing by, twiddling your thumbs or whatever. But for me, I'm a conservative player. I don't mind that, you know? We got time at the table. We got really good bets up here, and some, we got 10 great combinations working for us. So let's see what happens. 3 craps. I will add one other thing. A lot of people, when they kind of lay these numbers, they like to hedge it a little bit and take away, one more losing combination. So you could do like a hard 4 for $5. In this case, now only the 3-1 and the 1-3 will knock off this bet, because if you roll a hard 4, your bet's going to pay 35 and basically cover that. So I'm not going to do that. It is an option, obviously. 6, easy 6-point hit. So 18 is going to pay 21. We're going to look for 2 hits and then come off that bet. So we'll just rack it for now. And this is a case where maybe you want to work your bets. So let's go ahead and we'll turn our bets on for the come out roll because our lay bet's always working. So here we go. And we have a 9, point of 9. And we'll just look for another 6 or an 8. Here we go. 8, easy, there we go. So far, so good. So 18 is going to pay, again, 21. And at this point, we'll just tell the dealer where you want to go. You could either return your bets or go off on your bets. So they'll let you stay with them just off for a little while. All right, let me grab some more red here. Now we're basically rolling the 4 versus the 7. We have a 2-to-1 edge here. There are 6 ways to roll the 7, only 3 ways to roll the 4. So we're in good shape. These are safe. They're off. You know, they might mark them 1-4. They might mark them all. But here we go. Hopefully this won't be too boring. And we have a quick resolution. There's a 7. So far the strategy has worked out perfect. And our $40 lay bet, in our case, we got to pay the VIG. So they might say, drop me $1. So we'll do it that way. Give me $1 for the VIG, and you get paid 20 for 1. Was a 7, so the puck would come off, and we'll have a new shooter. Again, for the come out roll, you know, we're not going to, you know, you can always work your bets. I'm not going to work my bets for the initial come out roll. New shooter, here we go, looking for his point. 9, point is going to be 9, out on that 9. Now we could take these off, have our bets working, ask the dealer to work our bets. So we got the lay and the 6 and 8. What we're looking for is that 6 and 8. 4, easy 4. So we showed you the best case scenario. Now we might show you the worst case scenario. So even if we did a hard way, we'd have lost an extra $5. But our lay, we rolled the 4, so it's going to come down. We lose our $40 there. Now we're going to have to hopefully make up for it by rolling these 6 and 8s. 8, easy, there we go. Little more relief. So we'll go ahead and win 21. Just rack it up. Looking for another 6 and 8. And no, didn't happen. So down comes $36. So we did recoup a little bit. We recouped $21, but that was close to worst case scenario. Puck goes off. All right, new shooter coming out. And again, if you're the shooter, you need a line bet. We're just assuming someone else is shooting, or you know, you'd have to obviously put one down. Here we go, looking for a point. 5 is going to be our point. My dice rolled, but it was a 5. We have exact change now, so we can go ahead and give 76 to the dealer and tell them we want 18 each on the 6 and 8 and a $40 lay. And we are ready to go. Let's see what happens. Looking for that 6 and 8, the 2 popular numbers, and not going to happen. So we have a quick 7.7. These bets are going to come down 36, so we lose the 36. And our lay bet is going to win 20. Well, 19. Go ahead and drop me $1. So we're going to pay out 20 for 1, or $19 on this bet. Puck is going to come off. We'll rack that up. And we're going to have a new shooter. So you're on a $15 table. You had kind of 3 bets up here, and you only lose $16. Not the end of the world, right? Hopefully you have a bankroll and can afford $15 losses, $16 losses. All right, 8. We're out on that 8. And let's see, what do we want? $36. So let's go ahead and drop exact change here. To the dealer, you put it in the column. We want the 6 and 8 for 18 each. And let me clean up my stack back here. And we're ready to go. 6 and 8s, please, shooter. Nope, again, quick 7, brutalized. All right, so we're going to lose 36, and we're going to get paid 19. So player, drop me $1. And I'll pay you out 20 for 1. Puck is off. All right, new shooter. Coming out. Here we go. 5 point is going to be 5. So let's go ahead again. We'll drop 36 to the dealer. Let's place a 6 and 8 for 18 each. We are set up and ready to go. Looks like so far a little back and forth, which is not bad, you know, especially if you're a beginner or, you know, if you're a conservative player. We got the 8, so we're going to win 21. With this strategy, we're just going to rack it up. Keeping it simple, no power pressing, no spreading. Obviously you can once you have some profits, but we're not quite there yet, I don't think. So we'll just keep playing it as it is. Oh, there we go, 6. This is looking good. So 18 is going to pay 21. So we'll go ahead and rack that up. I'll ask the dealer to go off on our bets. So the 6 and 8 are safe, and now we're just playing the game, which we have the odds on. So doesn't mean it won't happen, but 6. And this is the bummer part. We watch as numbers roll. But that's a good price you got to pay. And there's that 7. So great. This time it worked out for us. So I'm running through the 5s again. $40 is going to pay 20 for 1 or $19. Go ahead and rack that up. Puck is going to come off. And that time it worked out perfectly for our shooter. All right, new shooter. So hit the 6 and 8, and then the 7, short rolls, choppy table. The strategy might, I was about to roll 3 dice there. This is not sick bow, this is craps. 9 point is going to be 9. All right, place bets are working. Our lay was already working, and here we go. 10 easy. We don't care about that, we're on the other end. 9 point hit. It's up to you. You want to make your bets work, and I'll just wait. 8. And I made a bad decision. You never know, though. All right, here we go. My bets are now working. And let's see what happens. There's that 7. All right, so down comes 36. And we're going to get paid 19 for our lay bet. So let's go again. 20 for 1. A little back and forth. I'm not sure where we're at. It'll be interesting when we count this up. Maybe we'll do this for another roll or 2. We're going through them pretty quick. New shooter. Here we go, coming out. Looking for a point, 4. And that is not what we wanted to see. We're out on that 4, and we're going to knock down our lay. I mean, this is interesting. Do we want to come back up on the lay? Let's go ahead and do 36 to get our 6 and 8 covered. Do we want to do that lay? I don't know. It's kind of really up to you. I'd almost be tempted to, you know, put another number, but I don't know. We'll stick with the strategy a little bit. So we'll go ahead and drop $40. And hope we don't hit that point. We'll get that 4 laid. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Quick 7. So it's better that we put the lay than just leave these guys open. But again, down comes 36. Our $40 lay is going to pay 20 for 1. I don't have 20, all right, or a single. So we're going to pay out 19. And rack that up. Puck is going to come off. And again, new shooter. So very short rolls, but I don't think we're doing too terribly bad. 7 on the come out. That's good for us with the lay. So we'll just win 19. Or in this case, 20 for 1. We're happy with the 7s on the come out with our lay. Another 7. Another $19, so let's go ahead and pay out 20 for 1. Shooter's still looking for his point. Dice off the table, no roll. Same die. All right, I can do that. 6, easy 6. So we got a point established. Let's go ahead and drop 36 to the dealer. Dealers, 6 and 8 for 18 each, please. All right, you've got a bet. And here we go. Let's see what happens. 6 and 8 is what we're looking for. 3 craps, 3 craps. 6 the easy way. 6 easy point hit. 18 is going to pay out 21. Puck is going to come off. And we're looking for another bet. You want to work them or not? I would suggest you just, if you go, well, no, I don't know. I was going to say either work them or don't work them. Just stick with it. But it really doesn't matter. So flip-flop all you want. The dealers might kind of learn your habits if you stick to one way or the other, but it doesn't really matter. I think a 6 or 8 is going to hit, so I'm going to have my bets working. All right, same shooter coming out. 4, darn it. We knocked off our lay. And again, the hard way hedge would have not been working. It just would have been a loser if we've been playing that. We haven't. We've just been losing it the old-fashioned way. Are we going to go back up on it? Sure. $40 lay on the 4, please. All right, because we've been having short rolls, so eventually Big Red's been paying off. But we're looking for that 6 and 8 for right now. 6, easy 6. 18 is going to pay 21. First hit, we're looking for another one. There it is, 6, back to back. Again, 18 is going to pay 21. Did I get? No, that's right, 21. And then we're going to go, well, this is be our last hand. So let's go off, or pull them down, ask the dealer to return them to us. So we'll just go ahead and get that back. And then now we're just playing the 4 versus Big Red. Here we go. 5, and hopefully we can roll one of those just to resolve this quicker, sooner than later. 5, 8, easy. 8, and this is what gets most players. They can't sit by and watch numbers roll. 7, you know, you get a little antsy, say, all right, let's go up on some numbers, and then the 7 rolls. All right, so let's see, I need some more nickels here. It's going to pay 19, so let's go ahead and pay out. Player, drop me $1. 20 for 1. And then we can actually, the lay bet you can pull down anytime you want. So it is, point's going to come off, but dealer, I want pull my lay down so you get that return to you. Let's go ahead and add up where we're at. Let me get these out of the way. Because honestly, I could not tell. We went back and forth. A couple times it worked out great. A couple times not so great. All right, let's go. Well, we got 1 here. 25, 50, 75, 100. Well, we only need 75. There's 100. 125. 50, 75, 200, 25, 50, 75, 300. What are we buying for? 4? So we might be down a little bit here. 25, 50, 75, 15, 20. Look at that, 24. We're down $1. So like I said at the beginning, you're probably not going to get rich at this. You know, you're not pressing numbers, you're not hitting a lot of numbers, you're not taking advantage of a long roll. You're kind of hoping to hit the most popular numbers, 6 and 8, and then the 7, right? To win a little bit per shooter. But, you know, you can get knocked off early and it doesn't hurt you too bad. So it's a pretty good conservative strategy or beginner for a beginner on a $15 table. So there you go. Thanks for sending that in, and until next time, however you like to play, good luck on coloring up.